Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. Today we're going to be talking about doing a little bit of Bitcoin analysis, technical analysis, and predictions for the future. Also, talking about the markets and how it's just been a big bubble, and finally, Pandora's Wallet. So, with that said, let's get on with our today's show, which is a little bit of Bitcoin price analysis. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing going on really. Bitcoin is just going sideways right now, choppy. This choppy action, of course, will result into some sort of blow off move, huge move in the next little while, probably in the next few weeks or even this week. Bitcoin is basically going to have to take a dump, a huge dump somewhere, sometime soon, because I think this wherever it bottoms in 2020, that will be the lowest point we'll see in Bitcoin for forever, and we'll never see that price ever again. So all you dollar cost averagers, just make sure you're in there all the time, or like clockwork, just buying the Bitcoins, right? Because this is the time to do so. This is the perfect time to do so. Um, Try to catch that bottom if you can. It's going to be a little difficult because I bet you it's going to be a quick bottom, and then we're off to the races, and then that's it. That will be the last we see of that price. Yeah. So Bitcoin, there's not much here to do. Um, when it talking about a trade, there is no trade, swing trade. This is a really difficult market, but if you want I would go with the short trade on this, as we talked about the other day. Of course, set your fibs levels and look for the 78.6. This is on the 4 hour. So I would basically see if you can. I think we already missed this one, right? Because yeah, it's almost at 78.6. But yeah, I would try to see if I could catch a Bitcoin coming back up to the 78.6, and short it from there, and take the stop loss up here. And that's where I would take a risk trade, to see if I can catch a downward movement dump. So yeah, that's where I would be on a trade. Um, of course, all of you who watch this channel, right? You think you want to, you feel like, oh man, I'm missing out, I'm making money here, right? I'm just dollar cost averaging, it's really boring. Well, if you really want to learn how to trade, right, you have to take a class, you have to study what it is to be a trader, what you need to do correctly in the market to behave well and not take on major risks and lose all your money. And so, if you're interested in doing that, the rational investors, where I learned how to trade and how I learned not to lose all my money and not get wrecked. So, in the link in the description below, I have a what's it called? A $50 discount coupon for the classes, which will be starting in January. So, if you're interested in the first year classes on how to trade, here's where you should check out. Here's a school that you should check out and learn. Basically, at least the first year, go do through the first year, and that should be enough for you to behave well in the market and not get wrecked. Anyways, now lately, right? Chris has tweeted out that everything's at an all-time high, and that's how the market has is done this because the Federal Reserve, right, has pumped so much liquidity into this market that everything has to go up. They have printed money left, right, and center, and the reason why is because a lot of the money is just being held and stored away, because nobody's moving it, and the what's it called, the velocity of money, the turnover, is falling rapidly, and they need to keep printing and printing and printing, and so this, I really think that this is going to end in a collapse, right? You can see that this is affecting hedge funds, as hedge funds have closed right? For the fifth straight year in a row, when you could just simply buy an index and just ride it up. Nobody wants to bother doing that. But eventually, this is all going to come to an end. I was thinking maybe the 2020 that this is going to come to an end in March or September, but I get the feeling that the Fed is going to print money and hand it out to any bank that tries to collapse in any part of the world. Absolutely, they will. Maybe not in China so much, but I think that if one bank in China closes and it affects another bank outside, and it starts the domino effect, I think they're going to pull the dominoes, right, and stop the chain reaction with as much money as they need possible. So unless we see like some huge natural disaster, like I don't know, California has the major earthquake which falls into the ocean, then that's it. They could always just blame the collapse on that. They need something to blame it on, basically, and they don't have anything just yet. So yeah, they're gonna hold it together this year, or unless something happens and they find a scapegoat, so that the President Bush does not get the blame for this. They're going to hold it together either way to pass the election. And once we pass the election, that's it. The whole thing is going to get unraveled faster than you can say Bitcoin. Anyways, we are working hard on Pandora's Wallet. We're going to be adding, of course, I've mentioned that we're going to be adding a similar feature like local Bitcoins, where you can actually place hey, you know what, I'd like to sell my coins for an XYZ coins, and yeah, allow people to buy and sell inside the wallet, just like local Bitcoins, but without any KYC, because the local Bitcoins requires KYC now. And so yeah, we're going to be doing that and moving it in a decentralized form. So if you're interested in that, there's a video on how to use the Pandora's Wallet, and please check it out in the description above. You're gonna see it in the description below. Sorry. Yeah, so that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have Happy New Year's, and we'll see you in the next decade. Cheers.